In Italy, there is the Bologna University, and in Britain, there is Oxford University, which are considered the oldest universities. But before all of them, we had Nalanda Gurukul in India. Nalanda was a very beautiful Gurukul built with red bricks in Kushana architecture. It had multiple compounds, temples, libraries, classrooms, mahaviharas, stupas, geometric architectures, ponds and gardens. All of this was part of Nalanda University's architecture. The people at Nalanda Gurukul weren't ordinary either. There were 10,000 talented students, 2,000 exceptional teachers and hundreds of excellent monks, including great scholars like Aryabhata, Shakti Kirti, Dharma Kirti, Nagarjuna and Rahula Srilabhadra. According to Buddhist mythology, Nalanda means unceasing knowledge. Once upon a time, students from all over the world studied at Nalanda Gurukul, and the grandeur of great institution was enhanced by our Indian king, Emperor Ashoka. Emperor Ashoka, distressed by much bloodshed, turned to the path of Dharma. Later, he visited Nalanda, already a patron of Buddhism. Emperor Ashoka built a stupa at Nalanda and constructed 2 mahaviharas. After Emperor Ashoka, it was Gupta's dynasties turn to take care of Nalanda. During the Gupta's period, they donated gold, silver, diamonds, emeralds, pearls, gems. That's why Gupta's period is also called as Golden Age. Among them, Kumaragupta I gave priority to the development of Nalanda. Kumaragupta I decided to transform Nalanda Gurukul into a university and constructed many mahaviharas using the contribution received from his province. After Gupta dynasty's rule, it was Vardhana dynasty's king Harshavardhana who beautified Nalanda. He reserved the revenue from surrounding villages for the development of Nalanda. At this Gurukul, much importance was given to Buddhism and Buddhist studies. Moreover, all the necessary facilities were provided to the residents of Nalanda Gurukul. At that time, the Chinese traveler Huinsang visited King Harshavardhana's court. Huinsang stayed at Nalanda Gurukul for about 2 years. He studied Yoga Shastra under the head of Nalanda Acharya Srilabhadra. Huinsang described Nalanda as a place that appeared to sit in the lap of the clouds when seen from the roofs early in the morning. That was the beauty of Nalanda. When he returned to the China, he carried 657 books from Nalanda Gurukul, further enhanced Nalanda's fame worldwide. Then, the eyes of Western countries fell on flourishing Nalanda. Bakhtiyar Khilji from Turkish Ghurid Empire invades India. As he covers most of the North India, Bakhtiyar Khilji reaches in Bihar. The grandeur of Nalanda, its beauty, its rich culture and the Gurukul system caught Bakhtiyar Khilji's eyes. Meanwhile, Bakhtiyar Khilji falls ill. The Turkish Hakims could not cure him. Then Khilji's commander tells him about the scholars of Nalanda. Following his commander's advice, Bakhtiyar Khilji goes to Acharya Rahula Srilabhadra and challenges his scholarship. I won't use any of your country's medicine. You must cure my illness without taking any medicine. Otherwise, you will be killed. The Acharya gives Khilji a holy Quran and suggests to read it daily. So Khilji follows the advice. Gradually, Khilji's illness vanishes. In those days, the knowledge of Ayurvedic scholars was superior to the Turkish Hakims. The Acharya had applied Ayurvedic medicine to the pages of Quran. Each time Khilji turned the pages and licked his fingers, the medicine entered his body, curing his illness. Realizing this, Khilji's happiness turned into jealousy towards Indian Ayurveda. He then aims to eradicate Ayurveda. This jealousy eventually cursed all Indians. It was the era of 1193. Everywhere Nalanda was covered with the fire. The Gurukul burned in flames. Huge roofs, over 9 million books and manuscripts were all perished. Each book contained vast knowledge of astronomy, mathematics, theology, metaphysics, philosophy, grammar, and Ayurveda. All this disaster stemmed from a religious hatred and one man's insecurity. The entire 57-acre area burns down. There is evidence of this still in Bihar Archaeological Department. Not just Nalanda Gurukul but even nearby Vikramashila University and Odantapuri Educational Institute were set on fire. Bakhtiyar Khilji shattered India's world of knowledge. The fire set by Bakhtiyar Khilji didn't extinguish for about 3 months. The flames didn't die down. The cries of those burning Nalanda Gurukul silenced all of Bihar. The cries of roofs of Nalanda reached the skies. One single hatred shattered the dreams of thousands of students. Buddhism was completely wiped off in this region. The people around Nalanda were not spared. Terrified, they fled to any village they could find to save their lives. Bakhtiyar Khilji eradicated Buddhism in all of eastern India and started spreading Islam. Writer Minhaj-e-Siraj in his book Tabakat-e-Nasiri documented how Bakhtiyar Khilji killed thousands of monks. Bakhtiyar Khilji wasn't the only one targeting Nalanda. Many Huns, Sakas, Turks, Mughals and finally British also targeted India's education system. They enslaved the hands that held books. In the homeland of Ayurveda, Ayurvedic scholars faced deaths. The lives of glorious people of India began to crumble. Scholars like Aryabhatta, who gave zero to the world, were from Nalanda Gurukul. The Indian Gurukul system was so strong enough to rival any scientist. After the Turkish rulers' atrocities, British East India Company came to India. They came under the guise of trading but started trading the people of India. Scholars and acharyas were employed in household chores. Our knowledge was sacrificed for their greed. This is our country, our education, our knowledge, our wealth. Despite all this, these endless conspirators are unforgivable. For the injustice they did it to Indians today, globally people say, I studied at Oxford, Cambridge, Harvard. But surpassing all these universities were our ancient Indian Nalanda Gurukul. Since the crown of education called Nalanda was broken, education in Bihar was crumbled. Many children there still don't know about education. Many parents don't know the importance of education. Eastern India has been deprived of education. If you go back in history, India was called Sone ki Chidiya, meaning golden bird. Our talents were destroyed and they gave only as much as education as they needed for their benefit. Because of this injustice by foreign countries, still our country is an underdeveloped country. Today Nalanda Gurukul stands as evidence of this. Because of these Turkish kings, so-called golden bird India has lost and has become a labor class country day by day. This really makes the blood boil of any Indian. But those dark days have come to an end. Yes, the destroyed Nalanda is ready to shine again. Now the world famous Nalanda is getting a new life. That old grandeur of Nalanda is coming back. Rajgir in Bihar is witnessing this historical day. Prime Minister Narendra Modi in his third term has inaugurated new campus of India's Ancient University. The new campus of Nalanda, the oldest university in our country, is being inaugurated. The new Nalanda campus, which is being constructed, has total cost of rupees 1,749 crores. This campus is built on 450 acres of land. This campus includes 40 classrooms with a seating capacity of 1,890 and 2 education blocks, 2 auditorium with a seating capacity of 300 each, 197 staff quarters, a large dining hall and a big guest playground. In a total, it can accommodate 1,900 students. Even UNESCO has praised to such a university in 2016. Nalanda Mahavihara site was awarded the title of World Heritage Site. On this day, at a new Nalanda stand, Prime Minister Narendra Modi gave an inspiration talk to the students. He encouraged them by saying that while you can burn books, you cannot burn the knowledge.
नालंदा एक मूल्य है, नालंदा एक मंत्र है, गौरव है, गाथा है। नालंदा है उद्घोष इस सत्य का कि आग की लपटों में पुस्तकें भले जल जाएं, लेकिन आग की लपटें ज्ञान को नहीं मिटा सकती।
Prime Minister Modi has laid the foundation for this new study. This new Nalanda campus with many specialities should see education shine again. Once upon a time, India was synonymous for education. Education meant India. Every Indian dreams that this Nalanda should become a great education center. Moreover, this should be a lesson in history to the Turks, Mughals and British, who cruelly denied education to Indians. Nalanda should once again witness its old glory. This should prove how strong Indian education system is. Is our country's ancient history coming back to life? Comment and tell us. If you like this content, please consider putting it on your WhatsApp status. By sharing it as your WhatsApp status, you can help spread the rich history of India to everyone.